you folks doing? This is Anthony from MTE. Today we're going to be talking about restringing weed whackers. This is a Redmax BT 280. Other models of weed whackers will have different style heads that will be different. There's some that have already refilled that you just got to take the head off and pop it on. Some have tools to take the head off. Usually nowadays you shouldn't have to have any tools to take your head off your weed whacker. Now how I like to do it is lay it down on the side. Just makes it a little bit easier to get to the weed whacker. All right, we're going to begin the process of restringing your weed whacker. On this head there is 2 tabs that you would push in and the head will pop right off with your restringer inside. Now on this style you want to get the same length of string. Let me get it in there. There we go. From end to end. So you take your 2 cut ends, put them together, pull them, woo, pull them through. So then you got a length of string that's like this. All right, we're gonna start restringing your weed whacker. First thing you're gonna do is grab it by a loop, bring it back down. Make sure that your ends are even where you cut. And then take the loop at the end. It's a little hard because, you know, the string has been wrapped up in its package, so it'll spring on you like that, you know. And you hook it in just like that. And I put my finger on one end and I'll start routing the top part of the string around the casing. Now, I like to keep the string as straight as possible. You know, you don't want them crossing over so much. You want them to be, you know, laid over just sort of just like that. If you got winches that you use out on the property, just like redoing your winch cable, you don't want to keep on binding it up and wrapping it over. And on Redmax, they have these little tabs on there. So once you get your top one in, you can put your weed whacker string through that tab and put it there. It holds it pretty well. And then you want to route the second string the opposite way from where you were just routing. Other heads will be different. Other makes and models. It's a little different for each one. You know, everybody else has their own specialty design, and it just depends on what type of unit you got. Now, I take my closest tab, slide it in to the keeper there. Keep your finger on it and hold it because it will pull back through. And then the other one you might need to unroute just a little bit. And pull it back because it came uneven on me while I was routing. But we could always change that by pulling the other side, and you got nice, pretty even ends on your weed whacker. And as simple as lining up the tabs, clipping it in. Make sure your bump start works too, because sometimes if you go to put it in, the string will relax and it'll get in between the bump and the head. And that's how you would restring your weed whacker. You know, don't get caught out there just getting one tree done. Go in there and get your weed whacker fixed up. Have a nice day.